I didn't realize how uncomfortable silence had become. And I'm not talking about silence from other people. Silence with myself. The kind where there's nothing to do. No phone, no music or distraction. Just me sitting in my room. And I don't mean being lazy either. I mean genuinely doing nothing. Sitting on your bed, looking around your room, not touching your phone, cleaning or trying to be productive. I tried doing that a few mornings ago. My phone battery was dead. So I got out of bed and of course my bed needed arranging, so I arranged it. But the moment I finished smoothing out the bed sheet, I stood there. I immediately started looking around the room for the next thing to do. I thought about sweeping. I thought about washing the pot in the sink. And I stopped and thought, why am I rushing to find the next task? The chores needed doing, yes, but I was stretching them out, desperately trying to find ways to pass the time so I wouldn't have to just sit down on my bed and think. Usually, my phone is my first source of entertainment. If I have any free time in this room, I'm naturally on it. I can lie here for hours scrolling through TikTok, watching YouTube videos, or playing virtual world roleplay games. I can search for commonly random things on Google or browse the internet. I don't really think about it when the phone is in my hands. But the moment my phone is switched off or the battery is flat and there's no light to charge it, this strange restlessness kicks in. Although I work online and have to stay at home all day, so I naturally look for real things to fill my day and pass the time. That is why I have been job hunting. I have been job hunting with a clear salary range in mind, and I'm not willing to accept any role that doesn't meet it. So, hence why I'm still job hunting. So today I'm going to check a school close by my house. Most times when I'm done with the interview, they commend me, and when it gets to talking about the salary, I see that the minimum range that I want, they don't meet up. So I'm still trying though. I'm still looking for schools close by my house. I don't want a place far from my house. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Though I've had a few jobs, got a few jobs sometimes, but the reason why I would always quit after just a month working would be a story for another day. Sometimes I browse through job boards and apply for 9-to-5 jobs or walk outside just to job hunt. And I'm not doing that because I'm chasing some big career path. Weird, right? When I look for a job, it is often because I'm simply trying to avoid spending the entire day lying down, scrolling on my phone and overthinking. I always want a reason to wake up, to get dressed and have somewhere to be every single day. I want structure. And if I'm not looking for jobs, I'll find other real ways to occupy myself. I could decide to take a stroll around my neighborhood. I could decide to cook a meal, or I'll pick up a book and start reading, even if I wasn't planning on reading that day. Though I don't do things that don't need doing, but I will use necessary tasks specifically to pass the time. It's like I'm using these daily chores to build a wall between myself and my thoughts. And this has formed into a habit. Maybe it's just my own way of getting by, especially living alone. When I'm by myself in this small room, the quiet isn't just quiet. It feels like a physical weight in the room. But then, I also have to ask myself, is it really such a bad thing? If I don't turn on my phone, or if I don't start prepping ingredients for dinner, or if I don't search for a 9 to 5 to give myself some structure, what am I supposed to do? Sit here and dissect my own life? I definitely don't want to do that on a random Wednesday afternoon. Who's here? Good afternoon, Ma. Sorry. But at the same time, it takes a lot of energy. It's exhausting, always staying one step ahead of my own head. The moment I stop, my brain starts doing its own thing. Sometimes I look at my search history when I'm trying to pass the time. It's hilarious, really. I'll start by looking for a job, then I'll somehow end up researching the history of some random island, and then I'll find myself looking at recipes for things I don't even have the ingredients to make. I'm just desperately trying to keep my eyes moving so I don't have to settle on anything. The point here is, I don't know how to sit still and stare into space without having to think or see things the way I had never seen them before. I don't know if I'm actually addicted to being busy, or I'm just looking for a way to make my days feel a little less empty. Having a book to finish or a pot of stew to stir gives my day somewhere to go. Maybe that's why I keep looking for something else to do, because the moment there's nothing left on the list, I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do with myself. And eventually, the sun goes down, the chores are finished, and I'm just here. The light actually went off yesterday evening. My phone was already dead, and since there wasn't much else to do, I just sat on my bed in the dark. I didn't try to make it some deep exercise or force myself to stay there. I was just waiting, and honestly, it was pretty uncomfortable. My mind immediately wanted to start planning what I'd do next week, or what happened last week, or worrying about things I can't even change. I still don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if sitting in the dark is supposed to teach me something, or if I should just keep looking for ways to stay active. Anyway, the power eventually came back on a couple of hours later. The first thing I did was plug in my power bank and plug in my phone. I waited for it to boot up and immediately opened TikTok. I ended up scrolling for another hour before I finally went to sleep. And tomorrow, I'll probably do the same thing again. I'll make my bed, cook my food, search for another job I don't really need, and tell myself I'm just keeping busy. But for now, my phone is at 60%, and there's a video I wanted to finish watching.